Hello, my name's Robert. Welcome to our flu podcast. Today we'll be talking to Dr. Minesh Patel, a GP from East Grinstead and the chair of the Clinical Commissioning Group for Horsham and Mid Sussex. Dr. Patel, why is it so important to have the flu jab this winter?
Well, we really do want people to stay well, this winter and every winter. And of course, influenza, is more than just a heavy cold. It can make you feel really very unwell to the point where most people who have flu can't actually get out of bed or off the sofa. And it's particularly concerning for people who are at an increased risk of the effects of the flu. So older people, people with long-term conditions, people whose immune systems have been compromised, due to medical conditions or medications such as chemotherapy or steroids, and of course pregnant ladies and children who are vulnerable as well.
So, what is it that causes flu?
Flu is caused by a virus which tends to change quite rapidly, so it often changes from year to year. And because it's a virus, it's not treatable with antibiotics. And of course, the best defense against the flu is keeping yourself healthy, having the flu vaccination where you're in that sort of category where you're vulnerable to the effects of flu, and also making sure that people are taking good precautions around hand hygiene when they're coughing and sneezing to cover up their noses and mouths and so on, and cleaning surfaces, because the flu virus can live on surfaces such as handles and remote controls and surfaces for anything up to 24 hours.
So, who of the residents around Horsham, Mid Sussex, and Crawley are most at risk then?
It's often our older population, so older people, people with long-term medical conditions such as heart and lung problems and diabetes, people whose immune systems might be compromised by things like cancers or even the treatment for cancers, as well as other medications that can compromise your immune system, such as steroids, for example. Pregnant ladies are also at risk of the worst effects of the flu. And of course, children who also have long-term health conditions can also be very vulnerable to the effects of the flu as well. I should point out that actually anybody can catch the flu, so even fit, young, healthy people can catch the flu as well.
Tell me then, how is flu spread and how do people avoid catching it?
So the flu virus survives in moisture droplets from your breathing, from coughing, from sneezing, but it can also be passed from person to person by contact through handshakes, kisses, hugs, and also from surfaces that someone might have touched if they've got flu.
Do residents of Horsham, Crawley, and Mid Sussex have to pay for their flu jab?
Well, as you know, the NHS offers a free flu jab to the over 65s, ladies who are pregnant, people who have long-term conditions, anyone living in a residential home or a nursing home. Carers are a really important group as well, because anyone who is the main carer for an older person or a disabled person needs to keep well in order to continue to help the person that they're looking after. Children are also eligible for the flu vaccine, and certainly this year it's any young child aged 2 or 3 on the 31st of August of this year, but not 4 years old. They're eligible for vaccinations by their GPs. Children in reception classes and school years 1 to 4 are also eligible for the flu vaccine, and they will receive those in school. And of course, any other child who has a long-term health condition as well.
So, if you're not entitled to a free flu vaccine, can you still get one from your pharmacy?
Yes, absolutely. There are a number of participating pharmacies across Sussex that will provide a flu jab, which you can pay for.
And any final message for the residents of Horsham, Crawley, and Mid Sussex?
I would just encourage people to protect themselves this year. We really do want people to stay well. We also want people to access the right care first time that they need it. So it's really important that they are prepared for colds and flus this winter. It's a good idea to visit your pharmacist and get some advice as well, and to stock up that medicines cabinet.
Well, I know mine's stocked. Dr. Patel, thank you for your advice today. For those listening, if you'd like further advice on flu and getting the flu jab, you can visit our CCG pages and look under the Your Health tab. And for other ways to support our #HelpMyNHS campaign, which of course includes getting the flu jab, click on the Get Involved tab. Thank you for listening.